The Hawks are reportedly shopping John Collins, and a lot of teams are interested, rightfully so. But the asking price is, what is it, a high, or like a
High pick.
high
One,
lottery pick, high
yeah.
lottery first round pick, which I think is a fair ask for him because I think he's obviously a really good player. He's scoring 18 a game, shooting 40% from three, having his best defensive year of his career.
If I was the Boston Celtics, I would offer the whole kitchen sink. I would offer Aaron Neesmith 2 to 3 picks and just get this guy on the team because if you could slot him in at the power forward spot with Jason Tatum at the 3 and Jaylen Brown at the 2, and that be your young trio while keeping Kemba Walker and Marcus Smart on your team as well, while having a big rotation of Tristan Thompson and Daniel Tice. Wow, like wow, you're incredibly young and you're title like contenders. Like how often does that happen? Like where your top three players are 22 to 23 and you're a
Yeah,
title contender. Like that's
yeah,
insane. That's a decade long big three because they're 23, 24 right now. 10 years from now, they'll be 33, 34. So you have a decade of this big three. Like, just shoot the shot. Like, go for this guy. I think you have to try him. As a Raptors fan, I say go for him as well. Throw that first
me
round
too.
unprotected pick. Have a big rotation of John Collins, Chris Boucher, and Pascal Siakam. Like, that's decent. That's a big improvement for us. And that's adding another 18-point scorer, which obviously is going to relieve a lot of the stress from Siakam and Fred VanVleet. And man, honestly, every team should be trying to go
Yeah,
for him. Unless you're like, even the OKC Thunder, like, don't throw your pick, but maybe throw a pick that's going to end in like the top 20, top 30 and try to get him. Like, every team should be trying to go for him.
the Celtics make too much sense. They need a big. They have the assets. They have all these young players that aren't playing. They have their
Yeah.
pick. They have the Memphis pick, which may or may not come to pass this year. But yeah, like you said, imagine that big three: the Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, John Collins. You have Kemba Walker right now, but that is a good enough core to still be contenders in 3 years when Kemba is not there.
Yeah.
Uh, you can go small. You can play John Collins at the five, just be kind of an unstoppable offensive team. You could run him at the four and go big. That would be really fun to see. I think that needs to happen right now. He's only making what, like 4 million a year or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
He's
Really
an
cheap.
RFA next year.
Because if he's an RFA, you can match any contract. They'll just go into salary tax like the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I think if you want a dynasty for 10 years, like the Warriors kind of have been, you kind of need
You
to
have
take
to.
the salary cap hit, salary tax hit. So they have to make a choice. Are we going to be like the Warriors, where we're paid crazy amount of tax, or are we going to try to be like the OKC Thunder, who trade away James Harden and never win a championship? I
Yeah.
think that's a big. I think it's a big risk you have to take, and I think they can take it. Like it's the Boston Celtics. They're one of the five biggest franchise and one of the five biggest profiting franchises in the NBA. So like if anyone could do it, they could do it.
Thanks for watching. Listen to the Stretch the Floor podcast on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts, and follow us on Instagram.